So, Happiness, you finally got a chance to get away from work at the MRC, hey?
Yes, Agnes, sorry that it took so long. There's been quite a lot to do around here lately. I haven't really had the chance to break away for a bit.
Yeah, plus your actual regular job isn't exactly busy at the moment, is it? I'm carrying quite the workload these days.
Oh, I know. Being Happiness here is like selling sand in the desert. Almost completely pointless. Hey, when do you think the last time he was happy?
I have no idea. Do you think it's back when he had a job and nearly married Helen?
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe even earlier than that, back in his childhood. I know those used to be some of my busiest and best years. But now, nothing amusing happens.
But did you notice some weird things lately? Like flowers actually smelling like flowers. Things like that.
Well, yeah. And on my way here, all of the colors seemed to disappear for a while. Not sure what that was about.
All the weirdness aside, it's good to have a chat again. I know we talked a little before about what it was like being in prison for so long. I was wondering, what are Joy and Few doesn't like? You must know them pretty well.
Joy is even more positive and upbeat than I am. Can you believe it? There is no slowing her down in that regard.
That's awesome. And enthusiasm?
He never seems to run out of energy. He came up with all these silly games in the time that we were imprisoned. He kept things interesting.
What about our guy? He's been here lately. What, 2 or 3 times? That's 2 or 3 more times lately than in the past 10 years. What was he up to last time?
Well, I heard from Joy that anxiety, anger, confusion, indecision, and apathy were all changed back to what they used to be, which was something completely different. All more better and positive.
That's weird. I don't remember them being anything else before.
I heard they had to use the MRC to bring their old selves back from his childhood.
Whoa, so he's been that damaged for this long? No wonder my workload's impossible.
It'll get better. It really will. Anger is now peace, and indecision is prudence.
But how can you be sure that things will change? I mean, getting these guys back to what they are is nice, but let's face it, our guy is a complete screw-up.
Yet, there is hope. No, not that hope. Yeah, she's been missing for a while, right? I meant hope in general. Apparently our guy is going to try and track down his father as soon as he gets out.
So, maybe this is a pessimist in me?
Yeah, you are nearly 100% pessimist.
True, but he's just going to fall flat on his face again. Right? I'm not counting on some small slither of hope that he gets this right. He's gotten so much wrong before. I can't tell you how many missteps he's taken.
Oh, I know. His track record is awful. But let's give him a chance.
Okay, so who else changed into who now?
Confusion is creativity. Do you remember her? She's fun. Anxiety is vigilance, the watchful one. And apathy, believe it or not, is compassion now.
That all sounds good, but what if he knocks them all right back to where they used to be by his careless actions? Then what?
You know, maybe we should head over to the Singing Springs. That place always cheers you up.
It does, but what was that?
Yeah, I felt it too, but in a good way.
I'm feeling this in a good way too. My burden, it's feeling more manageable. Just like suddenly.
And I feel like I have things to actually do. I feel strengthened. You know, I bet.
Actually went, found, and talked to his father?
And they work things out by the feel of things now. What wonders await us now?
You know, let's go to Singing Springs. They might be singing a new song now. One of hope. It sounds weird for me to say it, but maybe you're right about hope,